Hi everyone, my name is Amy Zaninovich and I will be discussing some of the details and differences in the lesson plan template that was given for this course. There were several key differences in this lesson plan compared to the ones that I've done in the past. Specifically, the section on how is theory applied in this lesson was a new addition that I have not included in the lesson plan before. Along with this, including the ISTE standards in the lesson was also new. In the past, I've obviously had to use state and Common Core standards to back my lesson plan and curriculum that I'm including. However, I do think it'll be a bit of an adjustment to familiarize myself with the ISTE standards. In addition, included in this lesson plan template that I found helpful was the diverse learner section and how it's broken down into specific learning abilities. In the past, I've created lessons that address this, but having the columns will further advance my ability to be the most inclusive educator as possible in my classroom. The middle chunk of this template mirrored many of the other lesson plans that I've done in the past, such as group work, independent work, where I go and teach a lesson. It's very similar, however, I liked the addition of the homework section along with the social emotional skills. And the reflection is a great tool for me to utilize so that way I can see what went well, what didn't go well. So I think that in this lesson plan will be very helpful. The most challenging portion of this lesson plan that was entirely unfamiliar to me was the last page where we have to reflect upon the professional teaching standards for InTask, ISTE, and TPEs. Though I do believe that this is an essential part of developing my skills to be an effective teacher, I do think that just being able to familiarize myself with these standards could be a challenge when creating lessons and having to reflect. The first element that I think will be most challenging for me is finding a theory that is applied to the given lesson. When reading about the multiple theories in the Foundations of American Education by Webb and Mehta, I found the abundance of information to be overwhelming and difficult to divulge. Furthermore, when I've created prior lesson plans, the educational theories have not been on the forefront of my mind to include. So just being able to be cognizant of that and seeing what theories can be applied, I think will be a bit of an adjustment. And I think finding resources to support that theory will just be a bit of an obstacle to remember and ensure that the APA formatting that I'm including is correct. But that will be an easy adjustment. Another element in this lesson plan that may be challenging for me is the professional teaching standards section. While I've had to support my lesson plans in the past with state standards, I have never had to utilize different standards all within a single lesson. I just think that it'll be a bit overwhelming with all the different standards that we are having to use, though all of the standards are there to help guide our teaching and help us improve our skills as a teacher. I think just being able to familiarize myself with InTask, ISTE, and the TPEs will be very helpful and make this adjustment easier. It is a considerable amount of information to recall, and I think that I'll be spending a significant amount of time having to go back and look to see what my lesson addresses for each of these standards. However, I do think that I can rise up to the challenge. And the last part of the lesson that is going to challenge me is the social and emotional skills. I'm just a bit uninformed of what all these skills encompass. My past education in my undergraduate as a liberal studies major discussed social emotional learning, but it was at a rudimentary level that I don't think will be very helpful for me in completing this section. This poses a question of how I'm going to effectively include these things in my lesson if I'm not comfortable in my own knowledge of it. Furthermore, the section is divided into subcategories, asking how it supports social emotional competencies and character qualities. I found these two subcategories to be very similar, so being able to discern the differences when writing about this will be a bit more challenging than a different section that may not be asking us to compare things. But I'm sure that through my Alliant courses, I'll be able to develop my social emotional knowledge along with just practicing the lesson plan template. I think that I can rise to the occasion.